Muhammad Ali used to love to psych out his opponents before the main event. Isn't that what's going on here?
I think there's a little bit of that. Certainly Donald Trump's mantra is to try to bait his opponents, to come up with one-liners and to try and zing them in a presidential debate. I don't think that's the appropriate strategy for him here, although I think it's the one he's going to adopt, because he's going to be up against someone who is a very strong debater, who has a mastery of the issues, and who's going to be prepared for Donald Trump, where his opponents in the primary didn't seem to be very prepared for him.
You know, it's funny, Kelly, you think back, thank you, but you think back to the primaries, Kelly, and everybody there thought that they were well prepared for Donald Trump, but a lot of them didn't see it coming. I mean, this is the new look of politics. All the niceties that you used to see at the debates go out the window.
Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump is, you know, he's unpredictable. And one thing that Hillary Clinton is she's scripted, she has her talking points, and she's not very good thinking on her feet. And so this is where Donald Trump has the advantage in this event, where he's unscripted. He talks, the first thing that comes to his mind, he says, and that can throw her off. And if it does, you could see a real advantage.
It's shrill. Well, the shrillness, though, and Blake, I'll come back to you on this, because it's interesting. At first, Donald Trump was accused of being the shrill one in this whole debate process, the campaign debate. But now a lot of it is being thrown onto Hillary's shoulders, and her deplorable remark, and even some of her supporters, people like Richard Cohen. Richard Cohen writes for the Washington Post. For those who don't know him, he's usually a pretty staid, centrist kind of guy, but he came out with a doozy comparing Donald Trump to Hitler, saying while Trump is neither an anti-Semite nor does he have designs on neighboring countries, he is Hitlerian in his thinking. He thinks the truth is what he says it is. Isn't this kind of talk dangerous?
Well, I think Trump is one of these people where he does believe his own rhetoric, whether
but you're
that's
not supporting what Richard Cohen
said,
said, that he's Hitlerian, are you?
I'm not suggesting that at all.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is that Donald Trump feeds his own narrative. He's done that throughout the course of this campaign. He'll say something, believe it, and then if he needs to change his mind, he does. I think what we're going to see in this debate, though, is a more regimented engagement by both of these candidates. Trump is going to have limited time. He's going to have to be substantive, and I don't think his strategy in the primary is going to be nearly as effective. Not because Hillary Clinton is scripted, but because Hillary Clinton is going to be very prepared.
Well, we will see. But Kelly, you know, Kevin McCarthy had an interesting suggestion. Kevin McCarthy, the leader of Republicans in the House, he says that the debates, maybe they should be pay-per-view. And we come back to our boxing scenario. You know, there's so much interest now that if it was pay-per-view, he said we could use the money to help pay off the debt.
Well, I mean, I think that's a great suggestion. This is going to be at Super Bowl level heights of viewership. I mean, again, whatever comes out of this debate could really change the future of this race moving into November. Hillary Clinton is going to have to be strong on policy, but she's also going to have to be likable and approachable, and she can't get tense when she's asked questions about her email server like she did in the Commander-in-Chief exchange. And Donald Trump is going to show that he has to have the temperament and that he can be presidential. He's got to get over that hurdle himself.
Well,
so
I hope
it'll be very
it's not
interesting
pay-per-view, because we'd lose a lot of revenue. And frankly, we're very happy to have those debates and to have Chris Wallace particularly moderating the last one for us. Good to see you both. Kelly and Blake, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here.